Ladies and gentlemen, I'm so glad I finally get to play this game. Whew, it is one of the best PS2 game I ever played in my entire life. If you ever played this game on a PS2, you really should, even though this one is a Japanese region, so if you own an American one, you cannot play it. But you can always import yourself a PS2 from Japan and play this game. Because like I said, if you haven't played this game, you're really missing the PS2 era of Gundam games. And this is one of the best one I ever played. Apparently, excuse me, let me go to the setting and check if my BGM is all the way down, because I don't want to get in trouble with music and stuff. But this is the game. This is where I got familiar with Gundam, because I remember when I was a kid, I didn't know what the hell a Gundam was, but when I was in the store, I was buying a whole bunch of robot models, and it just so happened that in the store that I was in, they have a lot of Gundam models, and most of them are Gundam Seed, because Gundam Seed was pretty much popular back in the day. It was around 2006 and 2005 or 2007, and Gundam Seed was pretty much popular, and so their Gunpla models was pretty much everywhere. And I bought a whole bunch of those models and build them and play with them. And so one day when while I was in a game store, I found a game and it has a cover that looks exactly like the robot I was building at home. So for some reason I decided to buy this game and play it, and trust me, it is one of the best game you will ever play in your life. In fact, I am so biased toward this game. It is so good. Most people, they got their first interaction with Gundams probably from Gundam Wing or anything, Gundam Wings or anything close to that. But me, I got introduced to the Gundam universe with this game. This game is where I know Gundams, so it's had a special place in my heart, and I love this game to death. But anyway, folks, let's start a game. I'll tell you more about my stupid little story later. But here's the game. Unlike the American counterpart, if you press X button, you're not gonna enter anything. In order to enter, you have to press the circle button. The X will just take you out of everything, so be careful of that. So let's start the game. Anyway, at the start of the game, we are introduced to just some simple mission that you have to go through, and so they are fairly easy. Anyway, in order to fly, you just have to double tap the X button, and in order to shoot, just do a square. This game just brings me back so much nostalgia, because when I first got it, I was a kid about 8 or 9, so I didn't really know what to do at all. And that's the great thing about old games. You picked up a game and you have no clue how to play the game at all, and it's up to you to figure out all this stuff. And I somehow managed to figure it out when I was a kid. And I think I was struggling on this mission when I was a kid as well, because, well, I didn't even know what I'm doing. Heck, I cannot read Japanese, just so you know. And anyway, our first partner is gonna be Luna Maria. I'm a little bit too excited in case you haven't noticed. But the thing about it is, I play Gundam games, especially the Versus series. Well, I don't want to say I know the series for about 10 years already, more than that. So maybe, just maybe, I can attempt all of the mission in one shot. And because if I remember correctly, when I was first played this game, some of the mission can be really tough. But then again, I was playing Gundam Seed Rengou vs.z.a.f.t.ii for the PSP, and I didn't have much trouble with it. I can play most of the mission in one shot, so I hope this is the same thing for this game as well. I'm not really sure though, we have to see. These are intro missions, they shouldn't be too hard anyway. And I can't believe I actually got hit. That's shameful. That's shameful I got hit. But anyway, yeah, I'm gonna be, unlike my Gundam's Rengou vs.z.a.f.t.ii, I think I'll just play this game like live. Because for my PSP live playthrough, I pretty much rely on, I just pretty much record the footage first, and then I put my commentary over it later on. So for this game, I think because it is one of the greatest game I ever played in my entire life, I'll just do it live like this. I actually do not know how to stream a PS2 game at all, so I'll just do this, play and then talk at the same time. I'm using Audacity, by the way, if you're interested. But yeah, these missions shouldn't be too hard, I guess. Anyway, if you just press the square button always, then you're only gonna shot like 5 bullets. But if you decided to press the R1, then you're gonna shoot 10 of the bullets. And the sniper mobile suit is probably my least favorite, because the thing about them is they can really mess you up. Not that I really care, but when I'm a melee unit, I normally don't not like to fight these guys. I usually go for them first in a level, because they're a sniper unit, so the shots are a lot more accurate. And so if you are closing in somebody and then melee with them, and these guys, the shot will knock you out in 2 hits. So you can get knocked out a lot when they're around, which I don't really like them. But anyway, let's move on to the next mission. Like I said, the first few missions shouldn't be too hard. And I know I'm talking a lot, but this game is amazing. And so I'm not gonna... Anyway, this mission, you will have to rescue all the pods. And one way to know where the pods are is just to look at the map. And if you see a yellow dot, that's where all the that's where all of the rescue pods are. You need to go there and rescue and take them up. And that is the mission itself. Maybe I'll do a video where I can tell you how to play the game, just so you get the basic. So yeah, why not? That shouldn't be too hard. I think you can... I will do some changes to units later, just so you can see a variety. And like I said, I'm gonna be playing this game half blind. Because, well, I kind of know the mechanic of the game, how the thing worked for the last few years. So it's not gonna be super hard for me anyway. And anyway, let's move on to the next mission. Uh-oh, you cannot change. Anyway, there's the rush. For speed, with speed you can cancel out your attack and do a bunch of combo with it. For rush, if you're a beam spammer, it's pretty good because you can just beam spam your way through a level. And power, I usually use it for my melee, because power will stop you from being knocked back from normal shot, and that's pretty useful when you are a melee unit. Well, speed and power is pretty useful when you're a melee unit, and it really is up to you which one you want to use. And these cutscenes, they blew me over when I first saw them as a kid. It's just really awesome. So yeah, this is why I love this game so much. It introduces me to Gundam, and it's just childhood for me. So I'm playing this game and put it on YouTube just so I can tell people and annoy them to tell them how much I love this game. Anyway, I think if you hate Gundam Seed Destiny, holy crap, you have to play this game, folks. It's just a great game, and if you haven't played it yet, like I said, you're missing out a lot. Because this game is just almost perfect. Anyway, I don't think I'll ever cut out the loading screen. They're not that long anyway. Anyway, here's the Force Impulse or Impulse. I don't know how you're gonna pronounce it. I'll just find out later. Excuse me. In order to do melee combat, you have... Watch it! In order to do melee combat, you have to press the triangle button. And the thing about melee is that if you press the if you press left or right on the D-pad, then it's gonna do a different kind of melee combo. So it's really up to you which one you want to use. This one I'm pressing the R2 button. You can have when you are in speed. Let me do this. As you can see, if you really like beam spamming, use rush, because like I said, yeah, there's nothing to see. That's pretty much rush right there. You just beam spam. And power, I think I'll show up power in the next mission, because watch it, Luna. Watch it, Luna. Watch it. Anyway, this is the reason why the command system work in Gundam game, because you might be having fun and your partner might be shooting at you on accident, and in order to activate the command system you have to press the select button. But there's still many parts to come, so I'm not gonna elaborate much on that right now. Okay, if you want to quickly move on to the next mission, you can always press L1 or R1. So there you go. And there's a new mobile suit that we can get with, so why not? I'm gonna show you power, because, well, power. Unlimited power. I think there's one mission. I think there are a few missions in here where you have unlimited gauge, I don't know, meter, power or speed or rush, and it's up to you. So I'll be picking a bunch of different units to play, just so I can show you a variety of them. So if I pick a really crappy unit into a real hard mission, holy crap, it's gonna be hell. Ah, crap. I only have a few health left, which is not good. Rey just take out a bunch of my health. Freaking Rey. I think all of the unit right now is put on 1 or 2 of level 1 or 2. And I think if I get hit from the Gaia Gundam this time around, I'm gonna die. Pretty sure I will die if I get hit by the Gaia Gundam. Nope. So yeah, if the unit is not actively attacking you, then that means it's probably on level 1 or 2. They're still giving you a few of the story, so which is a really good thing. So yeah. And I have to say, excuse me, this game probably have one of the best story mode of any game you will ever play. Well, I haven't played some other Gundam game yet, so I'm not really sure. But the newer Gundam game, they don't have like much of an engaging story mode at all. Gundam Seed Rengou vs.z.a.f.t.ii Final Plus really went out of their way and delivered the story mode. If you watch both Gundam Seed and Gundam Seed Destiny, this game pretty much covers most of the main story. It's that good. One of the greatest story mode Gundam game you will ever play. So if you haven't played this game yet, holy crap, go get a copy and play this game now. It might be old school on a PS2, but it still hold up to its value, trust me. And I attack everybody. So I attack everybody and I careless. I think I just got hit by my partner, did I? Alrighty. I'm gonna show you one more thing. This story mode have a thing called relationship meter. So if you attack these goons, they're gonna get away from you as much as possible. And if they get away from you, you cannot be their friend. And you want to have as many friends as possible, because if you have friends, they're gonna help you much later in the game, which is a good thing. If you do not have much friend at all, then there's some mission that might give you some troubles that you don't really want. But then again, if you play the game good enough, then you probably will survive. Anyway, one more mission for this part and I'm out. So I think we got the sword impulse. I'm not sure. Let's go on to the next mission. To be honest, I'm not sure. I've just played a game just like anybody would do. So I'm trying to show up all the unit right now, so that's what I'm gonna do. So yeah, let's play it with Sting. Is his name Sting? I can't remember. But it doesn't matter anyway. So I think this is a supposed to be I wonder if this thing is a homage to the gun tank from the original Gundam, because I think it's the RX something gun tank. I can't remember. It's the red one. And this, because if I remember correctly, Gundam Seed is, I think they want to reboot the entire Gundam saga with Gundam Seed, because you can see a lot of familiar mobile suit in the Gundam Seed universe, especially the Zaku and all that. So I think that's what they're trying to do. So this thing is probably a homage to the original gun tank. I'm not really sure. But anyway, if you press the square button for this one, it will shoot missiles. And if you hold up the charge, which is, if you want to, excuse me, if you press and hold the square button, it will do the beam attack. And normally I do not like to play as any unit that doesn't do melee attack, because I don't really like beam spamming. I avoid beam spamming as much as possible because it's kind of took out the fun. Anyway, let me activate power. And if you activate power, I think you move a little bit slower, but granted when you in power, you're gonna do more damage to the enemy mobile suit. I'm not sure, but I think you receive a little bit more damage when you in power. But someone confirmed that for me. Well, this game is so good, I'm gonna play one more mission before I quit. Anyway folks, let me move on to the next mission. And let's go to Athrun. So, let's play a Zaku. Now let me show you speed. Let's see, it's a Gundam. So, we have Athrun as our mentor, as in the as in the game, and I think this is the one the first level when I first tried the game. I play it as one where I level up my mobile suit. But anyway, if the mobile suit actively attacking you like this and they can dodge your attack really easily, then I assume they are at least level 3. I think, oh crap, I think on the game menu. Oh, one more thing, you probably want to take a look at the level of your mobile suit or foe. I assume that I think Athrun Zala was level 10, so it might be a good assumption that this level is require you to have a lot of knowledge about Gundams, or at least play as good as a level 3 mobile suit. So yeah, that's why I kind of get my butt kicked at the very beginning, because I was getting a little bit cocky. So yeah. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, I'll see you all in the next part.